So big news out of Hollywood, Kevin Spacey. He's been cut out of the movie All the Money in the World. It's one of the high-profile December releases.
Yeah.
He was playing J. Paul Getty.
Yep.
Christopher Plummer is going to take his place. Is that? Have you ever heard of this happening in Hollywood before?
I've heard of people dying, sadly, during production and actors being replaced or doubles being used, but I've never heard of an actor being removed from a film he's already made and the director coming back with a brand new actor. Have you?
No. I mean, this movie was complete. It was set to premiere at the AFI Film Festival. They yanked it out of there. He had 8 days of shooting that he had done, and Ridley Scott, the director, has decided we're just going to excise him from the movie and we're going to replace him with Christopher Plummer, who was his actual first choice.
I didn't know that, yeah.
To do the role in the first place.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's sadly now a Canadian connection to this never-ending Hollywood scandal. I mean, the dominoes just keep falling, it seems. And you know, we were talking about earlier, will they remove Kevin Spacey from all the movies he's made? That is very doubtful. But this is unprecedented. And how much money are we talking about here?
It's got to be in the millions.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to have to bring everyone back. Mark Wahlberg's going to have to come back. Michelle Williams is going to have to come back. Yeah. Many of the scenes that Spacey had shot are rumored to be just Kevin alone.
Right.
So from that point of view, it's not going to be too time-consuming. But you know, then what happens to all of Spacey's other projects? I mean, there is Gore, which he's completed, which is probably never going to see the light of day. And then it's also House of Cards. I mean, do you feel guilty now watching House of Cards and going back and watching some of those earlier episodes? And could Netflix actually just pull that whole thing off of Netflix?
I guess they could. Again, like if it's getting great, Netflix notoriously doesn't release ratings, so we don't really know how popular that show was. It certainly was very popular in its first year. I suspect in the most latest season it wasn't as popular, but we'll wait to see what they do with this all-important 6th and final season and see if other characters emerge from that show and have their own storylines. I would watch that. I would be interested in seeing that.
And how is Kevin going to feel? I mean, hate talking about Kevin's feelings, but how is Kevin going to feel if Chris Plummer comes in and nabs an Oscar nomination for playing the role that he worked so hard on?
I know. Well, you know, the thing is that Christopher Plummer, I mean, if there's anybody you could choose to kind of redeem this role, I mean, you made a great choice. He's a very well-respected theater actor and film actor as well. And, you know, I think he's actually going to probably make people more interested than they probably were before in seeing this movie now.
Yeah, maybe we can get Chris Plummer in the next Transformers movie. What do you say?
Sure, why not?
For Jane Stevenson and Post Media, I'm Mark Daniel.